I have meditated for decades. I have read the Bible. I have read the Bhagavad Gita. I have read the Zohar, which is a Kabbalistic book. I have read the teachings of Buddha from cover to freaking cover. I have read portions of the Quran. I have been to Bali. I have studied Hinduism. I have been to Peru. I have sat with shamans. I have been in sweat lodges. I have imbibed plant medicines. Over these last freaking 20 years, I have freaking done more spiritual stuff than you can probably imagine or would want to even know about. Because I promise you, some of those experiences were not easy, especially the ayahuasca experiences. And this is what I can tell you for an absolute fact. There ain't no sky daddy. There ain't no Jesus coming to save you. You know who's gonna save you? You. You gonna save you. There ain't no God in the heavens that you have to obey. No. Can we just liberate people? Can we just be liberated? There is no God in the heaven that you have to obey.
This is Romans chapter 3 and verse 3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? God forbid. Yea, let God be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. Shalom. This is Brother Samak. Before I do anything, I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who do rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that is scattered abroad, teaching this word in truth and in sincerity. So with that, once again, this is Brother Samak coming at you with another lesson, Lord will. This is edifying. So as you saw, this bugged out woman that's tried multiple things, multiple religions and spiritual practices and all these different things, which no one told you to do that, you know, especially Eve, man. Eve as a the womankind, and speaking only to you so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American woman, right? You alone, man, should know not to be doing that. Because what happened to Eve when she started talking to different, going to different trees, aka different men, to go into talking to get knowledge from this person, right? So that's going on now, man. Especially with the social media, you know, Eve in the self, aka womankind, they've been just on social media, you know, putting their spirit into that all these different things that they be watching, BBLs and all these fake hairstyles, and it's just too much, man. And you start to see that it's just getting worse and worse, you know. But let me read this again. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? God forbid. Yea, let God be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. But if our righteousness commend, no, if our if our unrighteousness commend the righteous of the Most High, what shall we say? Is God unrighteous who taketh vengeance? I speak as a man, God forbid. For then how shall God judge the world? Because at the end of the day, man, hey, everybody's gonna get that judgment seat, hit that judgment seat, man. Okay, and uh, be judged off of according to their works and what they did. It says, for if the truth of the Most High hath made abounded through my lie unto his glory, why yet am I also judged as a sinner, and not rather as we be slanderously reported, and as some affirm that we say, let us do evil that good may come, whose damnation is just. I kind of want to look at a different version real quick in the NLT. We'll try NLT. Romans 3:3 again. True, some of them were unfaithful, but just because they were unfaithful, does that mean God will be unfaithful? Of course not. Even if everyone is a liar, God is true, as the scriptures say about him. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this one. Let me get to the other one real quick. Salakia, verse 5. It says, but some might say our sinfulness serves a good purpose, for it helps people to see how righteous God is. Isn't it unfair then for him to punish us? This is merely a human point of view. Of course not. If that's funny. That's funny. This is merely a human point of view. Oh my gosh. It says, if God were not entirely fair, how would he be qualified to judge the world? But some might argue, how can God condemn me as a sinner if my dishonesty highlights his truthfulness and bring him more glory? And some people even slander us by claiming that we say the more we sin, the better it is. Those who say such things deserve to be condemned. No, I don't like that version. Yeah. See, perfect example of why NLT is definitely not it, man. I'll just stick to this. But yeah, man, what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? God forbid. So, long story short, this lady, she's talking crazy, saying that there's not gonna be a God that's gonna judge anybody, and that's hey, that's a scary thing, man. I'll say that, to not believe. Them demons really got to her, you know. That's a demon, man. Best believe. They're doing, and the demons are just doing their job, man. That's it. I'll say it, and thank God the Lord ain't even dealing with women anyway. So that's that's nothing. She's nothing anyway. Because at the end of the day, the Lord's only dealing with men anyway. But when it comes to that as well, what was I gonna say? The main reason why, honestly, I wanted to do this lesson on based off of belief, because Jake, man, they don't understand. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you don't understand that it's not God that has to put in the work. It's you. You have to put in the work. If you don't put in the work, then why the heck would he even try to do anything for you? You know? Why would the Lord even do anything for you? Just like, oh, people be like, "Oh, uh I've been waiting for the Lord to do something and he's not doing it." Well, do you know why? Why are you what are you doing? You know? What are you doing? Are you searching? Are you going out? Are you actually doing what the Lord commanded to do? You know? Study, read the scriptures, know of him. If you want to know the Lord, you study. This book is the Lord. Okay? The scriptures say we have the mind of Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. As it says in what's that? First Corinthians, the second chapter. So that being said, yeah, man, you gotta know this, and know it for your own good. You know? Um, Jake is just too lazy, man. You know? Not even wanting to do the works, man. They just wanna they what's the word for it? They want to exchange, as far as they want you to give first and then they give. But that's not how the Lord works, man. You gotta sacrifice something and then so forth, man. You know, look at back then. We sacrificed a certain thing and animal and everything like that. We made the sacrifice, and then the Lord what forgave our sins. You know, I'll say this too, as far as just what's it? Oh man, I forgot my train of thought. But yeah, they want to see things, you know, and the same thing as far as Yahweh Shai. I'm gonna get two accounts. This one I always bring out, right? John 10 and verse 20 20 something. Yeah, 24. It says, "Then came the Jews round about him and said unto him, How long dost thou make us to wait to doubt? If thou be the anointed, tell us plainly. And Yahushua answered them, I told you, and ye believe not. The works that I do in my Father's name, they bear witness of me. And ye believe me not. Aslaki, and ye believe not, because ye are not of my sheep. As I said unto you, my sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me." Okay, so here it is. There's the Lord is telling them plainly, and mind you, the miracles that He did, some people saw it, and some people just heard about it. You know, but it's not the point. The point is just as far as like, if somebody was to, like, for instance, the reason why I did this too, I'm thinking of a different thing, because I remember hearing somebody say this, or not say this, but read this. It was see. Um. Is that it? Here we go. This is Luke chapter 23. Yeah. They started mocking him, man. Salakia, hold on. All right, con. Better. It's let's start verse 33. So it says the crucifixion. It says, and when they were come to the place which is called Calvary, there they crucified him, and the malefactors, one on the right hand and the other on the left. Then said Yahushua, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. And they parted his raiment, aka clothing, right, and cast lots. And the people stood beholding, and the rulers also with them derided him, saying, He saved others, let him save himself, if he be the anointed, aka Mashiach, then the chosen of God. Or no, Slakia. Let him save himself if he be the anointed, the chosen of God. It says, and the soldiers also mocked him, coming to him and offering him vinegar, saying, If thou be the king of the Jews, save thyself. And superstition, Slakia, and a superstition also was written over him in the letters of Greek and Latin and Hebrew. This is the King of the Jews. And one of the malefactors which were hanged railed on him, saying, If thou be the anointed, save thyself and us. Right? It says, But the other answering rebuke him, saying, Dost not thou fear God, seeing thou art in the same condemnation? Salakia. Okay, so long story short, reason why I brought this out was because it's basically yeah, if thou be the anointed, chosen, if thou be the anointed, yeah, if you're the anointed, go save yourself. If you're anointed, get off the cross. If you're anointed, do this. But here it is, the what as one of the brothers said that I was listening to, yeah, he was basically saying as far as like remember Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, he was about his father's business, man. You know? And say he does end up getting off the cross and showing these different miracles and everything like that. You think it's gonna get better? No, it's only gonna get worse. and mind you, they're just gonna continue to scoff, continue to make fun of him and everything like that, you know? And doing what? Just to prove a person wrong? That's why honestly it's no point when you gotta think, man, this truth is way more important. You know, if that's why again, what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? God forbid. Let God be true and every man a liar. Okay, so that being said, yeah, man, hey, sometimes, hey, I'll say this when we were talking in the camp today. One of the brothers was saying, as far as say we have the spiritual powers kicking and everything like that, we get to heal people and everything. Honestly, we should really be what I'm thinking again on a smaller sense, as far as like say we have the ability to heal and everything like that. I would only do it to certain people, man. You know, and not even everybody. Don't even do it for everybody. You know, the people like sincere people. You know that and the ones because look at Yahweh Shai, man. All the things that he did, and people were still talking all this stuff, man. So what more on this side, man? When spiritual powers kick in and everything like that, and the world's still against us and everything like that, man. It's crazy, man. It shows their unbelief, man. You know, they want to be shown things. Just like I remember way back when, as far as like kids, like I was showing kids little tricks and everything like that, and now all of a sudden, since I showed them this thing or did this thing, now all of a sudden I'm cool. You know, like like it's very weird, man, how things work, man. Like they have to be shown a certain thing. Of course, when it being proven certain things, yes, I understand that. But like, in order for me to talk to you and deem you cool, you have to do something cool for me to be liked. Is that how things work? So what more Yahweh Shai when he walked the earth and people were telling him, hey, do this, turn the water into wine, and healing the blind, the sick, and everything, and you know all these and he wasn't going around doing multiple things, I'm sure, but I'm sure, yeah, there's things that even off this he was doing as well. But he wasn't just going around doing it for, well, I can't say that. But neither here nor there, as far as like he was using wisdom, you know, in a sense, man. And it was all, and honestly, I could say throughout the scripture you could see that it was all out of love, man. Look at the woman of Canaan. She wasn't a Canaanite woman. She was the woman that was of Canaan, as in she came from Canaan. As for not a Canaanite woman, she just lives there or came from there. Yeah, so she was actually an Israelite, but yeah, he said, Yahweh Shai said, "Great is thy faith," you know, and healed her daughter. It was beautiful. Um, Daughter or son, I forget which one it was, but yeah. Um, but yeah, man, Jake just want to be seeing things, man. But that just ruins the purpose of hope and faith. Having faith in something. They always want to be shown something. And going back to that video, that woman, it seemed like she was that type too, man. She was probably one of those people that was back then that was like scoffing or whatever. You never know. But yeah, and that's why again it takes a true man of the Lord to actually have that faith and everything, man. It's a gift. You know. Um, Let me see something. Let me get something real quick. This is Ephesians chapter 2 and verse 8. It says, for by grace are ye saved through faith. See that? Having that faith, man. It says, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of the Most High. So it's a gift to have a faith, man. To have faith, it's something that not everybody has, not everybody can obtain. You know, it says, "Not of works, lest any man should boast." Now, again, it's you have to have both, man, faith and works, because faith without works is dead, as it says, man, as the scriptures say. You know, it's like having a car, but you don't have gas. You know, you need gas in order for it to go. So it works hand in hand. You know, when it comes to works, keeping the laws is part of works. You know, going out on the highways and byways, studying, praying, fasting. These are works, man. These are showing forth your works, your good deeds, right? Feeding the Lord's sheep, charity. It says, yeah, that's pretty much the point. So again, for by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of the Most High. So it is given to you from the Most High, from above. It says, not of works, at least any man should boast. Right? This is I'm gonna read two more verses and I'm gonna come to a close, but this is Romans. Matter of fact, no. Yeah. Romans chapter 8 and verse 24. It says, for we are saved by hope. And it says, but hope that is seen is not hope. For what a man seeth, why doth he yet hope for? Right. So we're saved by hope. Hope is another thing, man. It works hand in hand. It's the same thing as faith. You know, you hope. You ain't gonna say I hope I get my no. Well, of course you say that, but at the same time, nah. Jake don't say that, man. They can be like, I'm gonna get my check on Friday. They're expecting it to be there on Friday. They know what time. They know what day. They see it. You know, they gonna expect it. But the Lord said, "What? I will come like a thief in the night when you least expect it." You know. So yeah, man. But that's neither here nor there. But going back to as far as hope and faith, yeah, man. If you don't see the thing and you hope, again, perfect example. You know, hey, the Lord coming back. I can use that. You know, we have faith that the Lord's gonna come back and He's gonna deliver us, man. You know, we have faith that the Lord is gonna destroy this place, man. We have faith that there's gonna be a new kingdom. Do we see it? No, but we hope for it. We have faith. You know, we have no continuing city, but we seek one to come. Okay, but if we hope for what we see not, then do we with patience wait for it. Okay, I actually have two more. One, I'm gonna get this one that's in the Apocrypha real quick. Come on. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 2. Ah, man. Salakia. Wait, is it? It might be. There it is. It's the second Ezra chapter 15. I don't know why. I should have known that by now. But the second Ezra chapter 15 and verse 1. Uh Matter of fact, nah. Start. Yeah, I may as well just start verse 1. It says, Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will which which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause thee to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Right. Faithful and true, man. This word, this knowledge, this wisdom, this truth, you know, this is definitely faithful and it's true, right? Having faith in this, right? It says, Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. Incredulity meaning the unbelief, right? The unbelief. People coming to you with all these different imagination, all the different false philosophies, all these different uh false idols, false titles, everything, man. These everything, man. You know, casting down every vain thing, right? So fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee. So they scoff and scorning, just like they did to Yahushua. Let not that trouble you, man. Don't let that phase you, man. You know, you gotta build up your faith, man. You know, build up your faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai and know of a surety, man. You know, you gotta know for yourself. You know, be fully. What does it say? The scripture say to be fully persuaded in your own mind, right? So it says, For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. So at the end of the day, hey, they don't believe, guess what? The hell with you. Real quick. Matter of fact, straight to the point, right? This is the book of the commandment of the Most High and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. Straight to the point, bro. Cause honestly, we ain't dealing with nah, man. If you ain't get it, we're moving on, man. That's it. We're moving on. It's no point to keep fussing and fighting about a certain thing. Hey, you just gonna die, man. That's it. You know, eat a missile. I don't care. I don't give a. Nah, let me stop. But but yeah, that's pretty much the point. Um, and lastly, this is Hebrews chapter 11 and verse 1. Straight to the point. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. For by the elders obtain a good report. Through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of the Most High, so that things were which are seen were not made of things which do appear. See? So, and I'll say this, worlds, that also shows as well that there's multiple worlds. But As far as this goes, yeah, the now faith is a substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Okay, so having that faith, especially in Jacob's trouble, you're gonna need great faith in that day, man. To believe, you gotta have, and honestly, I'll say this: you gotta have a wild imagination, man, to be a part of this too, man. Because hey, brothers believe in spiritual powers, man. Brothers believe that you know, things are gonna happen on this side, and hey, we better believe, and I'll say see the unseen in a sense. You know, believe, man. Don't let these people mess you up, man, and try to get you to doubt. Because that's the last thing we need. Especially in Jacob's trouble. You know, this woman, you seen and everything like that. Yeah, she gonna eat a missile hard, man. She gonna eat. It's crazy. That's why again, the Lord ain't dealing with women anyway. You know, what's that? Woman. What's that? Uh, Feminine, I think, or female. It means minus faith. You know, I forget what name exactly, but yeah, something like that. Fee is like minus. Yeah, feminine is means minus faith. It's crazy, but yeah, man. So the hell with them, man. If they don't believe, then honestly, we kick rocks, man. Eat a missile, you know. But with that, I pray that you've been edified. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone who do real well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that are scattered abroad. And with that, I say, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom.